Infinite blessings and love. Namaste, namaskaram. This is Om Oracle Tarot, and this is Virgo's Soul Path reading for March 2023. Now, I have to say that these are general readings and may not resonate with everyone. If they don't, that's all right. There's plenty of other great YouTube tarot readers that you can check out. If you would like to get in contact with me, feel free to drop a comment below in the comment section. You can also get in contact with me at the Om Oracle Tarot Instagram page, of which there's only one, and the link for that is below in the description of this video. And if any of this reading resonates with you, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, as it is really most appreciated, and I appreciate all of you. I also want to send a big heartfelt sense of gratitude and thank you out to all those who have liked, shared, subscribed, and donated. It really does mean so much, and again, thank you so much. I'd like to remind everybody to check your other placements, your sun, moon, and rising sign for a broader picture of what may be going on. You can also check out the mid-month readings that I offer here, as well as the full moon and the new moon readings that I offer here at Om Oracle Tarot. All right. Without any further ado, please give us a message for what is on Virgo's soul path for March 2023. 3 cards, please. I only take uprights and I only take jumpers from the deck. And while there may be moments of silence, do pay attention to anything you might see within your mind's eye. You might hear some song lyrics or a word, something like that. Do pay attention to these, as this is all your intuition playing a role in this reading. As we are not together in the physical, I am connecting to your energy. And in a lot of ways, it's in these moments of silence that the deeper aspect of the reading takes place within yourself. So do pay attention to those. All right, 3 cards, please, for our Virgos. That's too many. 3 cards, please, for Virgo. Thank you. We have the Chariot. 2 more, please. No. Okay. That's the last time. Okay. 2 more cards, please. All right. The Death card and the Hangman. And at the bottom, we have the 4 of Wands. Now, I have to say, 3 out of the 4 cards out here are major arcanas. Now, major arcanas are more of a fated, destined kind of energy, whereas minor arcanas are more of a free-willed type of card, as these are subject to change depending on what type of decisions we make from now until the projected time period here. So we have the Chariot, the Death card, and the Hangman, and at the bottom, the 4 of Wands. So it does appear that in March you are really charging forward. I feel like your confidence has been renewed in some way. And you're really digging deep into the well of your willpower as you move forward. You are overcoming a lot of obstacles. I feel like you have been overcoming a lot of obstacles the past few months. For Virgos here have been a little tough. But you are headed towards some level of success here. Your spirit guides are really pulling you forward in this way. Yeah, it does appear your heart is open, your crown, your intuition is illuminated at this time. And on this card, one shoulder pad has a smiley face and the other has a sad face. And so this is talking about your ability to balance your emotions, and you're not pushing one away for the sake of the other, but you're kind of wearing all of this as armor, or protection to a certain extent. But you are headed forward, and this is kind of sparked by a profound change. And I feel like it is this internal change. You're getting, with the Hangman, this new perspective on your self-reality, but I feel like there's a sense of like when you've forgotten something at someone's house and you get home, you realize you don't have those things, you get this new perspective. You have to kind of double back to go retrieve that. And this is what I feel like you're kind of doing. You're getting this profound realization that the feeling is you have left something. You're getting this new perspective. But it is this realization that is sparking this new drive forward here. So this death card is also speaking about change and transformation here, which I feel like whatever this profound realization that you have had is really sparking a lot of change for you. And again, getting this new perspective on it's really hard to pinpoint because it's different for everybody, but like a value system is coming, that phrase is coming to mind. But you are letting go of things of the past that are not in alignment with where you're going in this new realization. And you are surrendering and letting go, going with the flow here. You feel the universe, the divine, trying to guide you somewhere. And there is this sense that you might be getting in your own way. That is for some of you. Because this also kind of speaks of a pause. So there is this drive forward, but there's also this kind of stutter start in the energy where it's like you begin to move forward and then for whatever reason you're kind of pulling back. This does seem to this feels like more of an older energy, and I feel you really moving forward more with this chariot energy to where even if there is a bump in the road, it's not going to stop this chariot here. So in the past, this may have led to a prolonged kind of pause energy in whatever you were driving forward towards. But now at the bottom, we have the Four of Wands. So this time, this round is going to be a little different because it's actually leading to your harmony. There's this celebratory energy, you and the community kind of gathering around in this kind of joyous atmosphere, if you will. And this also speaks of coming home, and I feel like what I was saying earlier, it's like you came home, you thought you were home, and then you realized that you forgot something very important. Maybe something even like your house key that you need to actually come home. You've forgotten that or overlooked it somewhere. And so you are kind of going back to retrieve this. And in doing this, this actually allows you this feeling of coming home to right where you're supposed to be. And I feel like the timing on whatever this is going to be super synchronistic. It's going to be one of those things where you're going to have to be like, whoa, wait a second. Wait a second. All right. Please give us 3 cards for what is on Virgo's soul path for March of 2023. 3 cards, please. All right. We have White Desert Sage. Thank you. All right. We have the Djinn. 1 more, please. We have the Astral Rider, And we have at the bottom, we have the remover of obstacles here. Interesting. All right. So we have a white desert sage here. So this is speaking of, you definitely have protection in the spirit. I feel like your ancestors are coming in real strong with this protective vibe because they've seen the struggle that you've been through, and they're seeing that you really do need some protection, a helping hand, and to feel that kind of comfort. And you may have moments throughout your day, or you're washing the dishes, or out in the outside or something, and you get this smell of something that reminds you of a family member who is on the other side. And this is their way of comforting you and letting you know that they're there with you. You are in your spiritual practice. There is some level of purification taking place. So you may be doing yoga, you may be doing body cleanse, these types of things. This is also speaking about this purification of your energy kind of field here, because whatever you are writing, not away from, but whatever you're leaving in the past, there's kind of this energy lingering around, and you are eager to kind of get this out of your energy field because it has a funky feel to it. This is also about you speaking your truth here. And it's like with leaving your house keys, and this is a metaphor, of course, but it's like you have to go to that person and be like, I think I left my car or my house keys here. Maybe you can help me find them. So there is something you're going to have to speak concerning this situation. Yeah. Then we have the jinn. So this is not like the genie in the lamp. This is like the historical jinn. So this is kind of speaking of this past energy. There's definitely a deceptive, shadowy kind of energy connected to whatever you are leaving in the past. And this kind of has this two-faced is really the phrase that's coming to mind. Deceptive and two-faced. So that doesn't paint a great picture of the situation, but this is what you're leaving behind because this is not a great picture. But this is this type of situation that you thought was loyal to you, but at the end, there is some level of betrayal that you felt from this. Then we have the astral rider here. So you are moving forward with a lot of bravery. This is very similar to this chariot kind of energy. But this is this kind of like, this is like this quick and like, let's go get them kind of energy. This is kind of this like quick and very smooth energy. So this is kind of how you're moving away. There is a smoothness. You're moving away with a lot of grace and with your head held high. And almost to this past person, you almost have your nose up in the air, like your loss is kind of what you're saying to them. But this is also indication that on your journey, you do have a safe passage. As I said earlier, your spirit team is coming in to give you this helping hand. And then we have this card. It's the remover of obstacles, and this is very much strikes me as a Ganesha type of figure. So, like I said, with the Chariot, you are overcoming any obstacles, and the Spirit is actually coming in and removing these things for you. So your energy is being cleared, your path is being cleared, and this is going to make things a lot easier for you to have these blockages out of your system. This is really coming in and giving you this much needed strength to move forward. And whatever you have to communicate here, it does, I feel like that will require some level of bravery on your part. But it does appear that you have everything that you need. You have what it takes. Excuse me. All right. Please give us 3 cards for what is on Virgo's soul path for March of 2023. All right. All right, we have the 2 of Swords. Page of Cups. One more, please. That's too many. One more, please. Don't worry, if those are meant to come out, they will come back out again. All right. We'll leave them at that. We're getting 4. All right. Oh, you got me. All right, Virgo's getting the big spread. All right. Make sure I press record. All right. All right, we have the 2 of Swords, the Page of Cups, the Emperor, the Queen of Wands, the 5 of Swords, and at the bottom we have the 9 of Pentacles here. So you are dealing with a decision. You're having a hard time kind of seeing or navigating how to make this decision. And I feel like it's how you move forward with whatever this communication is tied to the heart department as you are trying to decide how to approach something for the first time here. And with the 4 of Wands, this could very well be spelling for a romantic connection. I believe your mid-month from mid-February to mid-March kind of indicated that there was some of that. I don't remember exactly. But there is this new path of compassion and harmony being opened up for you. But there is this, again, this decision and this choice you have to make on how you present this cup here. Because there is a worry that your cup will not be received or accepted for one reason or another. So there is some worry tied into this. And then we have the Emperor here. So this is reminding you to step forward with your power. Let your heart and this cup, this cup has a destination. So let this cup of your heart be your guide. Let it be the leader here. And let love be the authority here, because this does feel like a romantic kind of thing. So you are undecided on how to move forward with this cup of compassion, this cup of your heart, and the Spirit is indicating that you should move forward with it like the emperor here. And this is not gender specific, but with this like power, authority, not in a kind of bossy way, but you know who you are. You know what you have in this cup to offer. And so move forward with this confidence of the emperor here. And then we have the Queen of Wands. So you know what you want. And you know what you want because you've already had what you've found out the hard way, that you really don't want that, whatever that is for you. So in a lot of ways, this is something that you have manifested. And I feel like when it came in the first time, it was like you didn't know that was your manifestation, if that makes sense. And so now it's coming back again because you have learned a lot, even though this was kind of a hard learning lesson here. This has allowed you to integrate your light and your dark energy. And this is actually making you more powerful. So even though this was hard, it really caused a lot of growth for you. And we have the Five of Swords here. So you are walking away from the past. I feel like this energy from the past still wants conflict from you, or with you, or wants to compete with you. But you are walking away. You're done. I feel like this chapter is, with this past energy, this is just kind of a last look in the rearview mirror to make sure they are staying in the past here. Make sure they're not on the back of your car. And at the bottom we have the Nine of Pentacles. So because you're walking away from this, you are headed towards this luxurious kind of vibe, and this has a lot to do with how you feel internally. You're moving forward very self-sufficient, and you may be coming in contact with a romantic counterpart, but you're very self-sufficient. You don't actually need to be with a counterpart. And this is where this true counterpart can actually come in, is where you've dropped this need, this yearning for that. And so you have this space that has been opened up for this here. And you're moving forward into an abundant period here for you. All right, let's try to scooch these a little bit. Scooch, scooch. All right. All right. Please give us 2 or 3 cards for what is on Virgo's soul path for March of 2023. 2 or 3 cards, please. Okay. All right, we have Temple of Love, Wholehearted Bridge, and Witness of Beauty. So you are really stepping into, you're really stepping in something. But this is it does appear that this is the best possible thing to step into, because you've stepped in the other here. So this is the time to step with the good foot here. So Temple of Love here, and there is this romance coming in for you. There is this connection coming in for you. Now, whether you are going to it or it's coming to you is really not indicated here, but there is this movement towards one another. And like I said, there's going to be some synchronistic thing that is going to be undeniable about the timing, just the circumstances surrounding the meeting or whatever this is, and you find yourself in this temple of love. And this wholehearted bridge here, and on this individual, they have all their chakras lit up and indicating here. So this is speaking about how the heart can be a bridge to the higher realms, the higher aspects of ourself, these higher levels of perception. There is a bridge that goes from the heart to these higher centers here. It does appear having your heart open in such a way to this person, and just the energy between the two of you allows you to really open and cultivate your heart space, and this creates this bridge to these higher realms for you. And this is where you witness this beauty of the universe that is actually within your own heart here. So it's like you are witnessing your own beauty, that for some of you, you never knew you were this beautiful. But there's something about this that all of a sudden there's a light shown on it, and you see it with a lot of clarity. All right, 2 or 3 cards, please, for what is Virgo's inner climate like, inner landscape like, for what is on their soul path for March of 2023. Thank you. All right. So we have water, we have fire, and we have the white rhinoceros. So already you have water and fire. So you put these two elements together, you get steamy. You get something very steamy from this. This is this temple of love. This is this connection. There's a steamy, undeniable energy between you and this person. So feeling. So you've definitely caught feelings here. And if you haven't at the beginning of March, by the end of March, you definitely have caught feelings. You're having this awakening to these feelings, to this fact that you may have overlooked this in the past. This may be where the communication may be, this may be where the uncomfortableness comes from you, because you may have passed on whatever this is in the past. So you're kind of coming back around to be like, it does feel like your cup will be received well here. An expression. So you are coming with this self-expression and life. So what you're coming to express is deeper than just the like, I like you, do you like me? It's like you're coming to express your kind of your life's desire with this person. It's like you see yourself in the future, growing older, this life process with this person here. Here we have fire. So we have creation and destruction. So you've had to gone through and integrated the darkness of the destruction here. And this is allowing you to create anew as you move forward. We have beginning. So this is kind of this new beginning, and you may have not stepped out on a limb like this before with your cup of emotion, your heart held out on this limb, and this is kind of how you feel here. I don't feel like whoever you're bringing this cup, I don't feel like they're going to let you drop here, but you kind of feel like you might. An expression, again. So 2 cards of expression here, and the fact that there is this communication that you are being drawn to have here. We have the white rhinoceros. So stability moving forward in this chariot energy, and with the Four of Wands, there is this stable energy. You're feeling more stable than you have in the past. And you are, because of that, you're kind of moving into this situation that is also more stable. Confidence. You're definitely coming with confidence. One thing I can say about the Virgos, no matter what happens, you are still coming with a lot of confidence. Steadiness. So your aim is steady. You still have your eye on the prize here. And abundance. And again, it's like one of these things, you're cultivating this within yourself. And so this opens up these situations where abundance is plentiful for you. All right. Oh, wrong one. Okay. Please give us 3 cards for what is on Virgo's soul path for March of 2023. 3 cards, please. All right. That's too many. 1 more, please. Thank you. All right. So we have grass, like your front yard. And then we have weight, and then we have Baba. So with the grass here, you may be utilizing some sacred sacraments at this time. And this may be where some of this healing is coming in. This also may be where you're receiving this profound realization and creating this profound change in your life. But, rest and relaxation, some recreation is important. We want to be well-rounded now, don't we? And then we have weight. So there's this pause energy, this kind of, should I? This waiting to exhale type of thing here. So there is a weight. The hesitation is due to a little bit of worry and fear that your cup will not be received here. And then we have Baba. And this is in the picture, this is 2 hearts kind of merging and becoming one here. So this worry, the Spirit is saying you will worry about this, but you shouldn't, because you have the sense that your heart is over here and their heart is over here. But I feel like with this connection, your hearts are already doing this. You haven't even met this person, but your heart is already intertwined with this person's energy here. And so this is, there is this call to come home here. All right. Oh boy. All right. Please give us 2 cards, please, for what is on Virgo's soul path for March of 2023. All right, we have the Raven. 1 more, please. What is going on? 1 more, please. 1 more. Memories. All right. We have Raven and Memory. So with the Raven, like I said earlier, you are integrating your light and your dark aspects within yourself. This is also speaking about your spirit team, your ancestors, your guides, and they're wanting to let you know that when you, along with this smell, when you see a raven, a crow, this is a sign that there is a certain element of your spirit team there and present, and that you are protected, and your spirit team is there with you. Now, this doesn't feel like an ancestor, like with the smell. This is something else, but your spirit team is definitely wanting you to know that they have your back here. So we have memory, and this person is has this flame here. So there's this flame that's been lit that you hold in your memory. I feel like this is just this one little second of a memory. There's some moment where you have come in contact with this person. Maybe you saw them at the grocery store. I don't feel like you've actually talked to this person. You've never been face to face, but you have seen this person, and perhaps you had eye contact, and it was just this one little moment of eye contact, and this memory lingers with you. There's something on a metaphysical, spiritual level that took place with just that one little look here, and this memory lingers for you, and you know who I'm talking about. All right. Didn't expect to give a romance reading. All right. What would you like to leave Virgos with? Please give us 3 cards for a final message for what is on Virgo's soul path for March of 2023. 3 cards, please, for a final parting message for our Virgos. All right. All right. We have the Hangman again, the Emperor again, and the Page of Cups again. And at the bottom, we have the Two of Cups. I can't make it up. All right. So you are getting this new perspective on whatever this situation is. For a lot of you, this is something that you had overlooked in the past, and now you're kind of looking over your shoulder and being like, well, wait a second. It's like passing something up in the grocery store and then being like, well, wait a second, that does actually look pretty good. I think I'll try that. And so this is kind of what you're doing here with this new perspective. And in doing this, you're breaking a lot of old patterns for yourself that have not really been working for you. But it's like this motion. I feel like it's this communication that is this completion of this metamorphosis for you. And this communication is really where you emerge very quickly from this cocoon as into this butterfly self here. Really in your power. In a lot of ways, this is a level up for you. And I feel this is kind of energetic level up. But again, this is moving into a little bit more stable energy. Now, however that resonates with you, that's going to be a little different for everybody. And again, we have the Page of Cups. So you are embarking on this new path of compassion. There's a curiosity. It's like this one little look sparks so much curiosity for you. It's like a moth to the flame. You just can't help. You have to find out if what you're feeling is real, one, and if the other person feels the same. Now, with the 2 Page of Cups, there's definitely some intuitive messages, some undercurrent of like this psychic kind of connection taking place here. And I feel like you may have gotten a similar reading in the last one here. But you are moving forward, presenting this cup here and this 2 of Cups. So this is a mutual attraction here. This is speaking about partnership, relationship, love, coming together and sharing your cup with another here. And so this person is also traveling with their cup. And at some point, there is going to be this meeting point. And it's like kind of like where two universes collide here, is the feeling. And it's like everything kind of changes from that point. And it's like I almost feel like the whole world kind of drifts away, and it's just like you and this other person, metaphorically speaking. But this is how you feel about it, where it's like, oh, the world could rise and fall, and you would still be in this like love lock with this person, this eye contact lock. And then we have the King of Wands here. So there is, again, this energy of wanting what you want. Now, the King of Wands, also the Queen of Wands, can kind of come with this kind of stubborn energy of like, I want what I want, I'm not budging. And so the Spirit is asking you to broaden your boundaries when that, because it's like if we go to, say, to a restaurant, metaphorically speaking, and we always order the same thing. And we're like, well, that other stuff on the menu doesn't look good, so I'm not even going to try it. If you never try it, one of those other dishes could be your most favorite dish. But because you always go for the same thing, you're not really finding what is truly going to hit that that sweet spot for you. So the Spirit is asking to expand on this, and this communication is going to help facilitate that. And my voice is like almost completely going out. Excuse me. We have the Hierophant. So this is a spiritual level up for you. You're going to learn a lot from whatever this connection is for you. This may also have you kind of recalibrating your spiritual beliefs, which I feel like in the energy, you are kind of someone who can recalibrate these spiritual beliefs fairly easily without having a whole bunch of internal turmoil. But you are seeking some spiritual guidance at this time, and your ancestors are heeding the call here for you. We have the Knight of Cups here. So again, moving forward with your cup of compassion held high. Now, this isn't the slowest knight in the deck, so there is movement towards this. And if you notice this, the body posture is a similar posture as the Death card. So this Knight of Cups is moving about as fast as the Death Rider is. So not too fast, but at the same momentum as this profound change, which is good. It's in its proper timing for you, but you're moving forward with a lot of creativity. So you're really trying to come up with a creative way to present this cup. And the Spirit is kind of just saying, just present the cup. But you're really wanting to have the most impact as it can. All right. We have the Judgment card. So this is a rebirth for you. This is you emerging from the cocoon, a fully formed butterfly, ready to take flight here. You've heeded this inner call. You've listened to this inner yearning and this magnetic pull towards whatever this is. You're having an awakening to this as something that is could be really good for you. And in a lot of ways, this is almost exactly what you've asked for. This may also create some nervous energy because you're like, oh, I'm not ready for that yet. But this is coming in for you. And again, there's some decisions that you have to make here. All right. So we'll go ahead and leave this reading here. If Virgos, I want to send you a lot of love and encouragement for March. Now, this type of nervousness can always be a little tricky here, but it does appear for a lot of you, you are moving forward towards what is really meant for you and what you really want here. But this communication is key. So if any of this reading resonates with you, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, as it is really most appreciated. And I appreciate all of you for tuning in, listening, and watching. However you're taking this in, you are truly most appreciated. And Virgos, I'll catch you on the next go-round. Hey.